We are getting low on pig feed. I got 150 pounds left. So what we're gonna do, what's up, babe? What we're gonna do, you knocked that off. We're gonna fill your feeder up. And I'm gonna have to go get some feed. There's a frog in the green pond. Let's see if you can see it here. Looky there. So they are getting huge. They are getting really, really big, and they are starting to get so big when that feeder gets low at all, they're just knocking it all over the place. So I may have to drive some T-posts on the sides and strap it down better because I don't want them destroying it completely. They already knocked out the middle of it, but it's working fine. I just don't want it to get knocked over and just completely destroyed. These pigs are so big that and strong, they destroy things. What are you doing, Gabs? You want an egg, didn't you? You wanted an egg, didn't you? An egg, huh? Okay, so today, what I got going on, I got to do a little bit of cleanup. I still have the excavator over here that he said I could use to move some stuff around if I need to. I think what I'm going to do, I'm trying to make a little spot right here, like a little hangout spot with a fire and stuff. I think I'm going to clean up all this, move this lumber over there where I already moved some, and I think I want to try to burn this brush pile over here. So I was going to do my water lines with this over the last couple days, but the bucket's too big. He wasn't able to get me the other bucket, so we're going to hold off on that. But today I think I'm going to go buy the material for it. I want to do some water lines from the well to the camper, one to the pig pen, and then probably one to the tiny cabin. Just get some frost freeze hydrants out here to make my life a lot easier instead of pulling this hose around everywhere. And then once, you know, we get the house built going and all that, then we can run a main line to the house, something like that. But I think as of right now, I'm gonna try to set that on fire. I'm gonna try to burn it. It's been there for a year. That pile, I actually got like 3 piles that need to burn. That one over there is just too close to the camper. I may, if I have time, I may try to pull some of it back into the woods a little bit and see what we can do with that. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to start this one and get it going and watch it, because I got plenty of hose over here. It shouldn't get away. It's so wet up here. We've got nothing but rain the last 7 months, so I'm not really concerned about dry leaves in the woods and everything, because there's really not a whole lot of dryness going on around here. But all right, I'll show you guys getting this set, and we'll kind of mess around with it, see if we can get it going. Okay, I just put Lily in the house because I don't want to run her over. So I'm going to move the excavator, and then we'll see if we can get this fire going. Okay, looks like it caught on pretty good. We'll let it burn for a little bit and see how it does. And if we can keep it going, I'll start tossing some logs on top of it and see if we can't get this cleaned up a little bit right here.
They say the fish are running and the water is calm. The weatherman says it's gonna shine all day. Been working all week, now it's time to get away. Low tide falls around 8:45. West wind's blowing on the water line. Grab my Kodiak and my favorite hat, put my boots on. We're headed down Cape Fear River, damn sure gonna enjoy this weather. Gotta find that peace of mind that goes like rain. Gassed up the boat, grabbed the Yeti, fired up the truck, now we're ready. North Carolina is a place that we call home. Well, she cranked right up and she's running fine. Gotta keep moving so we get there on time. Well, I got one on and she's putting up a fight. We'll be sitting out here for as long as they'll bite. Low tide falls around 8:45. West wind's blowing on the water line. Grab my Kodiak and my favorite hat, put my boots on. We're headed down Cape Fear River.
Okay, so I got half the pile moved. I did that earlier today. I had to go do some running around in town, get some supplies. Let me show you what I got. I'm gonna make a video. I'll make a video on this later, but I'll go ahead and show it to you guys now. I was able to find, I've been looking for this new generator for probably a month now, and I just finally was able to get it. The Pryor 9500 inverter, like a lot of you guys recommended. I already got a Pryor 9000, but it's super loud. You guys know that. So we're going with this one. We went ahead and spent the money on it, and I'll make a complete different video hooking it up and seeing if it's actually quieter, like all the reviews say it is. But right now what we got going on, you can see I bought the pipe behind me. I'm going to set up the sewer line. And I already checked the fall on the line that we already got over here, and it's draining. So I'm anxious to see how it does with solids and all that. So because our pooper is full, it's ready to dump. And I went and got all the, I think I got all the pieces I need, like just some couple 90s and a way to put the dump the trailer actually into it. And we already got the hose for that. So I'm gonna show you guys setting it all up. I'm probably going to get some woods and make some little get some wood and make a couple little stands to get the right fall. Now I'm not going to leave this out here permanently. I'll move it each time I need it. So let me set the camera up and show you guys setting this up. And so you can see we actually measured, I guess 30 feet from the camper. It's like 37 feet to the edge of the camper. So I don't know if I want to just bring it out to the edge and then bring my hose over. I got enough to put it all the way underneath there, so we'll just kind of see, and you can see what I'm talking about right here. So I checked, it drained from there all the way to the septic, and I tested that out last night and this morning, so it's doing good. So, and the burn pile, you guys see me start it. I gave up on it. I just wanted to see if it would actually burn. It's been sitting there for a year. It's still probably not nice and seasoned, but I didn't want to mess with it with his excavator, taking a chance on catching it on fire. So all I did basically just start it and just left it, and just kind of say, well, if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't, type of thing. So actually, when we get him back out here, we'll probably just have him move the piles into one. That's kind of what I was trying to do back over here, is try to get this pile away from the camper so I could attempt to burn it too. And like I said, we got about half of it. Now you guys seen that in the video. So about half the pile is over there. I want the whole pile over there eventually, but it is what it is. We're gonna leave it there. So when he comes in the next couple weeks, I'll let him knock all that out. So let's get the material out and see if we can't set this drain up and see if we can get our sewer finally hooked to the septic. Okay, I have it rigged up. It's pretty secure. I just got it on some blocks of wood right now. But I'm gonna get the hose and test the drainage before I start putting turds down range, because I don't want to get myself into a nasty old mess because it's not draining right. So let's get the hose and test it out. That's why you test it. Okay, it's draining, so I'm going to attempt to hook up the sewer line. And I don't see any leaks anywhere, so wish me luck. If I come back all brown, you'll know why. Okay, that first attempt had disaster written all over it. I don't know how much I filmed of it, but it wasn't gonna work. I did get the right flow, kind of. Well, now you can see I made these little stands, which I was gonna do anyways. I just thought maybe I can get away with it this first time not doing it, but no, I had to make the stands. Now I got really good flow going down to there all the way to the septic, and I'm gonna try to put the poo in the hole. Oh, I'm a little nervous about this. I'm gonna set the camera up and we'll see what happens. Gabby, what do you think? Did it work? Whoa, look at you, Gracie, showing off for the camera. I'm gonna test to see if there's any water. Nothing. Nothing. Let's see. A little bit right here. There's a little bit, right? Let's see if we can get it to fill it. But for the most part, that's good. So I was down here watching it and I seen the browns go down. So it's flowing, but what I did is I did the solids first, which is all liquid pretty much, the poo. And then I flushed it with the gray water tank. But then I also got the water hose hooked up to it just to really get a good flush going, and it worked. It worked. Now that ideally, I'm not going to stand there and do that. That's for the first time. I want to see if I get the right flow. So I got the right flow. What I'm going to end up doing, I need to lower the back end by the dump area. I need to actually cut it and then lower it about 2 inches, and I'll still have the flow because I'm up probably about 4 inches there, and I'm good. So what I did is I made those little stands. I'm gonna go turn that generator off. Hold on a second. Okay, you probably hear me better. So I made those stands. What I did is I measured the inlet over here to the septic, and then I measured the back end where it comes out on the trailer, and I stepped down about 1.5 inches on each stand to give it that incline. But I'm gonna have to fix the very first one, like I said a minute ago, and I think I'll be good to go. So I'm probably gonna leave it just like this tonight. Brandy and the girls are at jiu-jitsu practice, and I'll show Brandy what I rigged up. I'll tell you, the first one is kind of just say, hey, can I get the right flow? And yeah, I can, but I had to make those stands, and they're pretty simple, and they're pretty sturdy once you get some water and weight on them, so I'm not worried about them tipping over, even though one did earlier whenever I was underneath there messing around. But I think I got it dug down in the ground pretty good. So the gray water we're only dumping about once every 2 to 3 days, and the black water once in 2 weeks. That's pretty good. And so what I'll do is I'll probably take this down for sure, just so it's not in the way. And time to dump the black tank, then I can set it back all up. But the gray water, I could still run back behind the camper, no big deal. It's not going to hurt anything at all. So that may be what I do. That way I'm not taking it down, putting it back up every 2 or 3 days. I'm just once every week and a half, 2.5 weeks, something like that. Whenever we need to on that. That wouldn't be an issue. Especially now, I'll mark these stands what order they go in. And then I did this by myself, so it was a little bit of a challenge. The first time I attempted it by myself. So I get Brandy out here to help me next time with the girls. They just happened not to be here whenever I was doing it and filming it. It'd definitely be easier with 2 people for sure. And so next time I'll get Brandy or the girls to help me with that, and it won't be a problem at all. So overall, I'm satisfied with this. I'm satisfied with this. Just got to rig up the back, so I'm not sitting there holding it. I'm not covered in brown, so that was good. That was good. That was all I was worried about. Is I did not want to get covered in it, and so far so good. So, well, I'm gonna get off here, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your, I'm probably gonna post this on Saturday, your Saturday evening. Hey, if you guys get a chance, I'm gonna put some links back down to the butcher box. You can still sign up for the free lobster and free 2 ribeye steaks. So there'll be links down below in the description box if you guys have not got a chance to go get your order in, or if you forgot about it. So don't forget, it's still good. So love you guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you guys did like. If you did, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Watch us on our journey, our off-grid journey, building our homestead. We're building an off-grid homestead here in the foothills of the Ozarks, and it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge. If you guys haven't been following us along, go back and watch some of the old videos, because we ended up selling our farmhouse in 10 acres, about, I don't know, probably 10 miles from here, and we purchased this land last year, and now we have no house payment, no land payment, and we're building out of pocket. So if that's something you guys are interested in, stick around. Like I said, go watch the other videos, and you can get caught up. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please share this video. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.